Hey everyone, welcome to Piano Play It and Piano by Chords. I'm David and today I'm going to share my knowledge with you and my research on what you can do if you've got inflammations in your tendons. So I'm a piano teacher, right? So I'm usually teaching piano students how to handle and check out what's happening in their hands when they have inflammation in their tendons. But this is actually for everyone who uses iPhone or a smartphone or a computer or sits a lot of hours and gets these issues. So I can help you with that because I made a really research and I solved all the problems I had. So a few things that causes the inflammation in your tendons. Probably you are not aware on how stiff you might be. Okay, so one of the things that causes these inflammations are using the hands when you press on your smartphone. Okay, so what I would like you to see is that from the thumb and actually from the hand, there's actually a sort of a string that goes up all the way up until here. So probably if you've got problems in your hands, they're not only in your hands, they go all the way to your shoulders, up all the way here. Okay, probably you are suffering from a lot of pain, and I want to say I'm sorry for you for feeling that pain, and that I hope this will help you out. So it means basically you are performing small movements, okay? And the worst is when you're lying in bed with your smartphone up like this and you're doing this. This causes a lot of tension here and may cause a lot of pain, or if you do it with the left hand. So please, when you're going to sleep, I invite you to take your smartphone and put it aside on a different room, because it's really unhealthy also for your hands, but also for radiation and so on. Just give yourself some rest, okay? And when you're up, just don't do it while lying. So sit and then you can do it, okay? And try to see how often you're using the smartphone and how many hours you're using the computer or how many hours you play the piano. And if you see that you have a lot of hours in doing that, then it means you need a change in your perception. So your body likes to move. It was invented to move. So please, when you sit in front of the computer or in front of the smartphone or in front of the piano, make sure that once in half an hour, maybe a quarter is better, but if you want to have some continuation, every half an hour just stand up and do some exercises, okay? And these exercises will help you a lot. So I'm gonna show you a few exercises now that will help you if you stick to it. And please, another important thing is that you remember to be compassionate towards yourself and towards the pain. The pain has a job, a duty. It comes to tell you you're doing something wrong with your body that needs attention and healing. So accept the pain in a way that tells you, this is, my body sends me a question mark. It sends me an invitation to do a change that will make me happy. Okay? So the first thing I do is I go from top and I gently, you see, I'll show you. I gently start to touch my muscles and start realizing your body is just bones and muscles. So start to enjoy just warming up the area, starting from your neck. Give yourself a lovely massage. You can also ask somebody else to have this massage. And do this with your hands. I'll take the left hand because it's easier for me to see. You see? And start running blood through these areas, okay? And everyone has a different level of sensitivity. So just find the sensitivity that is healthy for you, that is not violent. It's very important that you're not violent towards your body. Just warm it up. If you don't warm it up, then later it will be very painful. You see? So I even do this. I just run blood through my hands. This is step up, okay? Then I'm starting to go through spots in my shoulders and in my neck and to massage them really gently. Take time and breathe while doing that. It's very important you breathe. And don't feel rejection when you're feeling pain. So your pain is a messenger, and just say, okay, it's painful, but I'm giving it attention now. I'm not rejecting the pain. One thing you should know is that when you reject the pain, you make it stronger, okay? So I'm doing this, and I'm going to here. See, also here. And here. Check out, everybody has pain here. And what's going to happen is when you do this thorough, you're going to feel a numb feeling, and it's going to be a good sign that something moves inside your body, inside your string. You see how I do it? And I go all the way to this area here. And then I go to the hands. So I'm starting from here. I understand the process of going through all the string, all the way up until going to my fingers and my hands. Here, check out, this area here is very painful often. So I can take this area of my bone, of my thumb, and slowly go under there and start stretching the tendons in order to make them longer. Okay, they probably get shorter because of all the smooth movements. So I do that. Okay, and now once I did that, I have some exercises for the hands. So one thing I do, I can sit like this, and I take my hand and I make it really straight with my shoulder up. So one thing that causes a lot of tension is always raising your shoulder. So I'm making sure, like, you can do a few times this. Up and down. Okay, and then I can make my hand straight, and check out. I'm just putting this off, and I make this straight. And I'm very gentle with myself. Another thing is this, the other side. And okay, we get panicked because when we start to feel stretching, it feels painful. But find the place where the pain is good, when it means you develop and you make something longer, but not violent, okay? But this is very good for here and for this area. Yeah, I like this exercise. And the same thing with your fingers. So you can stretch your fingers like this, and you will hear a few noises like, and that's good. It means there's air coming out. Just don't be violent with yourself, okay? And another thing I do is this. I take the palm. It's just the body of my hand. And I stretch a little bit like this, very gently. See? This all makes the hand very healthy. Okay? For the shoulder again, I take my hand and I can do this. And what I'm checking is that this gets longer here. And again, for the other side. Beautiful, eh? And also here, this area here often gets really inflamed. So I can take my elbow and just hold it like this and breathe while I'm stretching it. Okay, now the neck. With the neck, what I can do is I can draw the number 0 to 9 and really release it. So this is 0. And you see how gentle I am with my neck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then I do it on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I think yeah, 9. Okay, I look a bit crazy, but this really helps. It makes me happy already because the blood goes through my face. And another thing I do, I take these two hands and I put them here, and then I can stretch this part of my neck really gently. Check it out. Not with power, but just let my head fall. You see how long it makes my neck? This is really a wonderful feeling, so you should try it. And another thing, I can do this area on my neck. So what I do, I turn my neck to the side very gently. My left hand is going over my neck. Then I stretch it a bit. And the other side. And I take a breath while I do it. A breath. Very nice. Okay? So these were a few exercises. Maybe a last one that I really love for the hand, because one is this. This is really beautiful and you can do it on your own. It's wonderful. It makes everything really flow. So just be childish. Let yourself like... Okay? And the other one is you take your hand over your head and you close your other hand with like this, and then you stretch it a little bit, and then you take your hand to the right or to the left, so you create something like this. See? So you move the wrist there, it releases it. This is beautiful. Just do it gently, not with violence. And these all exercises should really help you to really progress with your inflammation in your tendons and all through the process. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you will do it. Do it with enjoyment. Don't be angry at your pain, because it's the worst thing you can do. Just be present with it, and it will go if you do this constantly. So please share with me what you think about this video. My name is David, and we've got lots of other information and piano lessons in Piano by Chords, and you're welcome to join this website with full courses on how to accompany yourself on the piano and how to play solo, how to play blues, and there's a theory lesson. So these are all wonderful issues you can cover and improve your technique at the same time without having inflammations in your tendons. I see you in the next piano tutorial. Bye guys!